All right, here we are with page 14 of the Remote Learning Math Packet, working with comparing fractions. Number one, fill the circle in with less than, greater than, or equal to. All right, well here, it's cut into the same number of pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here, 3 of them are shaded in, here 4 of them are shaded in, so that one would be greater. All right, once again, cutting the same amount of pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 again. And this is cut into 7 pieces, cut into 6 pieces. So that one would be greater than. Remember, it opens up towards the greater than. And here, these are the same, so they would be equal. All right, so fill in with less than, greater than, or equal to. So there's a couple ways to do this. Real quick and easy, you can just compare to 1/2. Okay, this one is 1/2, and this one is more than 1/2 or greater than 1/2. So that would, so 1/2 is less than 2/3. Again here, now here they're both greater than 1/2. So then you can cross multiply is what I do. So you take the 4 and you multiply it by the 6, and it would come up here. So 4 times 6 would be 24. 8 times 3 would be 24. Because really what you're doing, you're multiplying both by the other one's denominator. So 4 times 6, 8 times 4, 24 32s, 8 times 3, and then times 8 there, because what you do to one, you got to do the other, and that would be 32. So these two are equal because they're both equivalent to 24 32nds. Once again, these are both greater than 1/2, so I'm going to cross multiply. 6 times 4, 24. 5 times 4, 20. So 4/5 is greater than 4/6. All right. We can also just look at this one. When your numerator is the same, okay, the numerator for both of these is 4, you can look at your denominator. Obviously, if your denominators are same, then they're equal, because that means all 4 digits would be equal. But here, the 5 is less than 6, so that means these two numbers, the numerator and the denominator, are closer together. So that would make that one greater. Or you can just cross multiply like I did. All right, so here, circle number 7. Circle the largest fraction. Again, I'm going to compare them to 1/2. All right, 1/8 is less than 1/2. Okay, 2/6 is less than 1/2. So that cancels out this one and this one. So I would just know that that has to be the greatest. It's the only one that's bigger than 1/2. All right, so let's look here. So 4/5, that's more than 1/2. 2/3 is more than 1/2. And well, 1/2 is just 1/2. So I'll come over here and I'll do the whole cross multiplication thing. Okay, put my little circle there. 2/3, so 3 times 4, 12. 5 times 2, 10. So 4/5 would be greater than 2/3. So I would circle the 4/5. All right, number 9, circle the largest fraction. All right, so again, I'm going to compare to 1/2. Clearly 1/4 is less than 1/2. 3/6, 3 is half of 6, so that is equal to 1/2. And that one is greater than 1/2. Now, obviously, I could have had one where all 3 of them were less than 1/2, and then I would have had to compare them all. All right, so number 10. I have 3/10 and 3/4. So 3/10, 3/4. I'm going to cross multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. 10 times 3 is 30. Okay. Now I also should have known that I recognized 3/10 is less than 1/2, and clearly 3/4 is greater than 1/2. So that would be false. All right. Here we go. We have 4/6 and 2/3. So first off, they're both greater than 1/2. All right. So let me take a let's do this one here. 4/6, 2/3. Cross multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So these are equal, so that is true. Here I have 5 twelfths and 6 twelfths. Now here I can look again. 5 twelfths, that's less than 1/2. And 6/10 is greater than 1/2, and that's what it's, so this would be true. I also could have worked it out and done the cross multiplying. All right, number 11. Same thing here. 4/8, well, 4 is half of 8, 2 is half of 4, so those are equal, so that's true. All right, 5/8 is less than 1/2 is what it's saying. Well, half of 8 would be 4, so this is more than, this is greater than half, and obviously that is just half. So that would be false. See, sometimes a lot of these math problems we can do with just thinking. 8/10, that's greater than 1/2. 5/6 is greater than 1/2. So this one I'm just gonna kind of come over here and do my work for real quick. So I have 8/10, and I have 5/6. All right, 6 times 8, 48. 10 times 5, 50. All right, and that is not what they have. See, 5/6 is actually greater, or 8/10 is less than 5/6. So that would be false. All right, let's look here. Less than 1/2, less than 1/2. So we're going to do the work. All right, 3/8, 4/10. 10 times 3, 30. 8 times 4, 32. 32 is greater than 30, so 3/8 is less than 4/10, so that would be false. All right, here 2/3 and 1/5. 2/3 is greater than 1/2. 1/5 is less than 1/2, so 2/3 should be greater, so it should look like that. So what they have is false. And then 6/8 is equal to 3/4. Let's do the math on that one. 6/8, 3/4. 4 times 6, 24. 8 times 3, 24. So those are equal, and that would be true. All right, there we go. Hope that helps.